Guys, Robert here. YouTube simulcast. Just wanting to let you guys know I'm going to be doing a show in just a few minutes over at Rumble. This is your heads up. Get ready to rumble, hanging out over at Rumble. So if you want to make your way over there, there's a link in the description. I should be live in about 10 minutes, maybe. Just want to make sure everybody gets the memo. You don't want to be missing the last minute of the game. Play by play, last minute of the game. Is there anybody out there? Hello? Anybody? We got 5 channels we're simulcasting to right now. So if you're on one of those back channels that aren't being used and you're getting this, which many people do after it's in the archive there for a little bit, the link is in the description. Come on over and check out the broadcast that you missed. Or if you're getting the memo now and you're getting the heads up now, don't miss it. It's going to be live in just a few minutes. Can you guys hear me? Testing 1, 2. Anybody out there? Meet you over there too. All right, Freedom. Good. Hit gal, I see you. You can't do Rumble? Oh, well, you're going to miss it. It's okay, though. I might post the cleaned up version over here. I can't post everything over here because a lot of the things that I use are copyright or somewhat, they make a big deal about it here on YouTube. It's not really copyright, but YouTube says it is. So if YouTube says it's copyright, well, then you get a strike. So I have to clean up that version and repost it here on YouTube, and it'll be posted on my BP News channel. So if you want to re-watch it and you can't watch it over on Rumble Live with all the everybody gathered around, we got a big old crowd there, a lot bigger crowd than YouTube for some reason, but we'll be over there and we'll just send you the leftovers. No, just kidding. We'll send a doggy bag. we'll put what's left in the doggy bag. No, I'm just kidding. 666, yeah. We're going to be talking about the 666 sign. Trump used a 666 sign again. And I'm not talking about the hand sign. I'm saying he actually said 666. Yeah. And with all the stuff that's going on, we're going to talk about the digital currency and how they just snuck that in. I think the Epstein thing was all a big brush up. I think it was a big dust up for that reason, so that they could slip this in without anybody knowing it, because they did like 3 different bills, and now you're a digital slave. You don't know it. You haven't figured that one out yet, MAGA, but we're all digital slaves now, and we're actually the capital of digital slavery for the whole world, not to mention with Palantir and all the AI technologies that are going to be implementing and controlling and regulating and causing all, both small and great, to take this mark, which many people have already taken, and they don't know it, because you got a MAC address if you got the vaccine and you don't even know it. You're a node right now. You're being used by the AI. Actually, it may be a setup for the AI. I'm not exactly sure, but I know people do have MAC addresses that have taken it, and it is nanotechnology. And there's a lot of things that were done without people knowing. People may not wake up to it because they've already been programmed. And but anyway, we're going to get into all that stuff in just a few minutes. So get over there. Don't miss it. How's it going, Kim? Kim O'Donnell? David? Now what? I don't know, Daryl. There's always a what. There's always something. The rapture is so close. Yeah, we're gonna fly out of here and get right before the Antichrist. No, I don't think that's going to happen. I think that we're literally going to know and see who the Antichrist. At least those who are in the light. Maybe those foolish virgins won't get it. Maybe they're going to be riding the beast and they're not even going to know it, right? As the Revelation says. It says that the whore rides the beast. The unfaithful church rides the beast system and their political church, the evangelical political, we're going to get out of here and fly away church before the Antichrist appears church, because Jesus and God wouldn't abuse us church. But that's what you call churchianity, and it's not real Christianity according to the biblical definition and historic. You might want to go back to that, because that's actually your frame of reference you want to judge all experience from, and make sure that you're listening to the Spirit of God and not a spirit that's a counterfeit or a spirit of the world. Many Christians out there can speak Christianese very good, but they don't know the language of the Spirit of God. They're not really hearing from God. They're hearing a counterfeiter, the counterfeiter in chief, who is the devil, and he's actually going to be even doing it even better now with AI. Now he's going to be really crafting an environment for you to deceive you into, and this is why God turns everybody over to believe a lie, because they didn't love the truth and they didn't give themselves to it. They didn't worship and fear and love. They didn't extend the love. They didn't actually engage God or his people in a real heart manner. Instead of just worshiping God with their lips, and their hearts are far from him, they worshiped and served the creation rather than the creator, who is forever praised. Why would you worship and serve the creation? Because the creation is amazing. Because the creation is like God. No, it's not. It's an extension of his own, plan that has gone astray, that has gone awry, that has gone into a rebellion. And that creation needs to be redeemed, just like you need to be redeemed. And if you don't get it, then what you're doing is you're telling God, hey, hold on, I don't want to be redeemed. I like your creation the way it is, with the devil in it and everything else in its own rebellion. And we're going to go along with that creation and say that's God. We don't need you. We're going to thumb our nose at you, and we're going to just pretend like you're not there, and we're going to ignore you. And then you know what? You're going to find yourself in the hot place, because that's what's coming. And the Lord is going to be making sure that everybody knows with it, so they're without excuse. And a lot of people already do know, and they've already made their decision. And that's why they've been turned over to believe a lie. And this to them right now is gobbledygook, babbling of a fool. And they won't even listen. And if they do spend a few minutes trying to figure out what the news is from an enlightened perspective, truly spirit-inspired perspective, because we always catch things before they actually happen, they're only going to try to get a little intel, but they can't stand the presence of God, and they'll just leave. So, yeah, there you go. But anyways, we'll be live in just a few minutes. We'll be live in just a few minutes over on Rumble. So hang out. The links are there. I'll post them right here in the chat one more time. There you go. And Ozzy Osbourne is dead at 76 years old. The Prince of Darkness has passed into the eternal gates of hell. He is now with his, I don't know if that song was his mama dies or something, and he's with mama, and he's going to be with mama. Where's mama at? Is mama in hell? I don't know. I guess that's where he's going. Well, who knows if the guy actually received Christ, but I don't think so. Not according to his last concert. But anyways, we'll talk more about all that and how it's connected to the 666 and the Prince of Darkness himself, which isn't actually Ozzy, but it represents something that's happening in the spirit realm right now. Okay. All right. God bless. We'll talk to you in just a little bit.